Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Crashlands 2 once again. In the last episode, I ran around doing a bunch of stuff and none of it felt super important, but Guarden do have a new body right here. That was part of what we did, but we did most of the body things in the episode before. Anyway, Guarden, tell me what's going on. Oops, didn't mean to swing at you. Interesting. The pods create a muscle tone. Hey, Guarden, how's moving around for the first time in forever? Discover anything useful about these husk plants? Hello, Flux and Juicebox. My studies are proceeding suboptimally. What? Why? What happened? I visited numerous areas in the husk. Each one was incredibly dangerous. I am unaccustomed to being so small, weak, and fragile, vulnerable. I am familiar with this dilemma, but I have been working out. Want some help? Yes, I would like help assistance. What can we do for you, buddy? I would like to travel alongside you through the husk to study the ecosystem while you serve as my shield protection defense. Flux is a great human shield. I am not a human, nor do I need protection from humans at present. That's not what human shield means. No, I meant, wait, are you making another joke? He might be. I can do that. Where do you want to go? I have a list. Inform me when you are ready for me to follow you. I am ready to follow you when you are available. Let us commence our studies. Come along with me, Guarden. Excellent. I have communicated my observations requests to your Infinisuit's journal. Let us explore the husk together. Okay, where are we going? This seems like it might be important. Husk plants hit with pod poppers, destroy hollyotes, slap dendrites, pop drift bulbs on tuculents, and detonate wickhungus. Okie dokie then, that's a lot of stuff to do. What are pod poppers? Is that a harvest bomb? Because I have not been making those. Quick detour. Guarden, I need to see about making pod poppers. Because I think I'm gonna be needing those if we are to fulfill all of your needs. And harvest bombs, these are traps. Wick bomb, fizz bomb, stank. I don't need no stank, but it's what I got. And what are pod poppers? The fuck are pod poppers? Those are pod poppers. Yeah, I got shit to make those with. Missing materials. I apparently need a lot of those dendrite axons. Mother of all of my ass. Well, let's just slap those on real quick. And away we go. Back into the husk. Perhaps if there's a nice bunch of plants tucked together, I'm gonna slap this thing. Yeah, just slap those dendrites. Slippity slap, slappity doo. I'm getting all that shit out of you. There we go. I'm very good at slapping. Here's a kerslappity for ya. Yep. Get these fucking road blocking plants out of the way. There we go. That's the shit. Slap, slap, slap me do. How does your hand feel? Tingly. Staticky, like I rubbed a bunch of balloons. Dendrite axons conduct electrical impulses. A slap test is an efficient way to see if such impulses are modified by percussive force. Really gives new meaning to nerve conduction testing, huh? Our tests confirm amplification. The implications, possibilities are electric. Indeed they are. Now, we got a big boy who wants to kill me for no apparent reason. Take that, you stupid sumbitch. I'm gonna burn the fuck out of you by whacking you with this big old burner thing. Whack. And, yep, you're shooting bombs and tunneling around. Eat shit and die. Okie dokie then. You also want me to destroy these guys, which is nice and easy to do. And I'd also like to find a nice bunch of plants all clustered together like that to go whipping some pod poppers at. Yeet! Okay, yep. That, I think, counted toward the fucking roadblocky plants counted toward my thingamabobber that I need. What are these laying around? Oh, Fanta wings. That's right. Animals tend to get in fights a lot. You, go there, explode on those, and I probably should have tossed a pod popper, but I weren't thinking. That's right. We're plant researching. Detonate Wakungus. Yes, and we gotta pop more drift bulbs on tuculents. And also throw bombs at plants. Because we all know plants deserve a bombing. But we just need some tightly clustered ones. Like right here. There we go. I bombed more of your plants, but I think it only hit the tuculent. Unfortunate. Very bad. I really wanted to hit more than just one thing with that pod popper. But that's just the way it be sometimes. That's the way it goes, way that it goes, and nobody knows why there's a squid in my ass. Stop sucking me, you sons of bitches. Plant bomb. There we go. That's the ticket. And bonk. There we go. Just gotta do that a few more times. Ow, they munched me. They munched on my nuggets. And I'd be making better Healy items if I could find that goddamn hearth in the fucking crafty menu. But it is nowhere to be found. And you go over there on those tuculents, baby. There you go. And I'll also harvest you for materials. Because that is what you are. You are a material waiting to be harvested. And just... don't you pop out of the ground on me. Just stay where you are. I'm gonna beat your ass. And you're dead. And this seems like a good enough spot to go chucking a bomb. Except it only hit 2 of those fuckers. And you're detonated. Oh yeah. And you're angry at me for some apparent reason. Now, just die, please. Your continued existence is an affront to my ass. Kerbombin'. Yeah. All out of pod poppers, and I forget what I need to make those. Do not suck on me. And I got no tuculents to go knocking that drift bulb at. Interesting. It is as I suspected. These holyote plants do not originate from the decay, dissolution, transformation of the bog body. Really? Where do they come from then? I cannot say for sure without additional study, inquiry, investigation. You are familiar with an entity called Barry, correct? He might have been a character in the first game, but I don't remember. It's been years since I last played. Unfortunately, we've had run-ins with him in the past, even before whatever's happening here in the husk. Barry is an opportunistic entity, and the state of the bulk body presents an opportunity opening gateway. I have seen spread expansion encroachment of the fibrile ground, which is related to him. I suspect these holyotes are similarly related. Well, that's something to keep an eye on. Is it now? Because I didn't follow any of that. Now here's more of... Okay, here's a thing to go whacking at the duder. It didn't quite reach. Now, if y'all could just... that... Well, it works. y'all went and knocked the thing into the thing I needed. Oh, it happened again. Have you noticed the pattern effect consequence of drift bulbs on tuculents? It seems like the substance released by drift bulbs causes tuculent tendrils to emerge. Excellent observation, Flux. I have noticed many plants in the husk respond to drift bulbs in different ways. Fascinating. If you pay attention, I do not doubt you will be able to uncover other useful interactions. So pop the drift bulbs on things to make things happen. Here's a thing go kersplodin'. Bam, bitch! And now I kill you because you wandered into the wrong neighborhood, son. Ow. He bit me. Well, he's dead, and that's what matters. The absolute fucking murder of that guy is what matters. Kersplody time! Yeah, that clears away a good chunk of things. Now, let's just keep trucking along and keep an eye out for more of these guys. Now, Kersploders. Yep, there you go. I noticed Guarden was right on top of it when it kablamitied all over him. But he's fine. He don't take no damage. And here's one last thing to go busting up. Boom! Is that enough explosions yet? Yes, that is enough. From my observations, I believe the Wikungus is related to the Explungus, perhaps sharing a common ancestor progenitor origin, but adapted to the husk. I could have told you that. They both explode! Many things explode, Juicebox, but the way these plants do is similar enough to be significant. Fascinating how so many of Roanoke's species adopt exploding as a strategy. Why is that, do you think? Perhaps it is related to the volatility, instability of juice itself. Perhaps not. Maybe they all just suicidal bastards. We would need to explode more things to find out. I do like exploding things. So we still need to use those pod poppers, which I've got none left of, but I might have picked up enough materials to make new ones. I have. Enough for just 5 more. That's right, I need the dendrite things, and I haven't been harvesting them left and right because I forgot about that, and before I forget again, you get tracked and place that stupid-ass bait. That way I can remember. I can remember. Now let's just go find a bunch of plants to bomb the fuck out of. Like perhaps these plants right here, Kerblamo. Oh yeah. And right here, hit all those. Nope, that one's just barely out of range. Here's 4 of them clustered together. 5 if you count the pot pod, or drift thing. Anyway, Kersplamo. Yeah, son. I got 1 left, and there's plenty of plant right there. Hit them all. Wasn't enough to get what I needed. I need more. I gotta hit more dendrites. And you just making me use things that I never actually use, and it's annoying, and just give me stuff and things. And then that should be enough bombs. We've committed enough terrorism against nature as it is. Why do you want me to do more? Anyway, this ought to be enough. Kablamo! God damn it, 1 short. Now, where'd my fucking aim go? There it is. Now, Kablamo!
What was the point of throwing pod poppers at everything again?
Different plants respond differently to the application of explosive, incendiary, flammable force. What you do with that information is up to you.
I feel like they all just went boom.
That is not an incorrect observation, though it is perhaps incomplete, insufficient. I think we've hit all the items on your list, Guarden. Do you have the information you need? Yes, I have learned much about the plants of the husk. This is sufficient for me to begin the process of developing new cultivation techniques. Do you know of a place where I can conduct my research?
Alright, I guess you kind of need a place to stay now, huh? Since you aren't a huge construct head embedded in the ground.
This new housing is weaker than my previous form body structure. I suspect I will need some protection from elements' weather dangers.
We'll bring you back to our base. The more the merrier, I always say. We can build you your own little space.
Do you think... Never mind.
What is it? You can tell us. We are extremely trustworthy.
I sense you are being sarcastic, yet I have found this to be true. Very well, I have spent much time alone. I find I do not enjoy the prospect of continuing to do so. I enjoyed my interactions with Klewick, brief though they were. If he is amenable, I would enjoy doing my research alongside him, as he is also interested in science.
Oh, is that all? That's straightforward enough. Let's go ask him.
Yes, alright. I would feel better, bolstered, braver, if you were with me for that request. Thank you, Flux.
Well, come on, Guarden. Let's go cram you into Klewick's lab. I know Klewick did say he didn't want to share his living space, but he might change his tune there, since Guarden is technically not living, but a sentient construct or whatever. Anywho.
Hello, Klewick Tinkerer.
Guarden, how was your exploration of us? Did you see everything you wanted to see?
It is impossible, unfathomable, inconceivable. I will see everything I want to see, but I saw more things than I was able to before, thanks to your efforts.
Oh, well, don't mention it, really. I'm just really happy I was able to help you.
Guarden's going to be joining us for a while to research cultivating husk plants.
Really? That's great. I don't know much about gardening, but I love talking about science, and I'm so curious about what you've seen. Not that you have to talk to me or anything. Like, I won't bother you if you want to work by yourself. That's fine, too. Great, even, of course. You two are going to get along so well as roommates. What do you mean?
I have discovered I would prefer not to conduct my research in isolation. I would enjoy, welcome your company, Klewick, if you would permit me to share your space.
Of course. Oh, that'll be so much fun. Feel free to move in whenever you want.
Well, alright. Guarden, why are you not following me into the house? You gotta be in the house, stupid! There you go. And now... you just... there. That's where you be now. And so your research happens here. And, yep, biodiversity. I can start researching that stuff. Slop and glop. Ew. That sounds gross. Well, let's go get that research doing. You just research your grossness, that writhing glop, that fishing bait. Okie dokie then. So, getting through the acid fog seems pretty important, and I've done every research fucking Klewick has. So, problem is, I don't remember exactly what needs to be done or made or whatever. That's gonna be a bit of a pain in all of my rectum. I have no fucking idea what I need to do now. I've done every single one of these quests. Klewick is out of research. Fucking... goddamn, do I actually have to Google this shit? 'Cause... I don't fucking know. There's nothing in here that fucking jumps out saying you need this to progress the goddamn game. Well, Google doesn't have jack fucking shit on that. The fuck am I supposed to do then? Nothing is happening. All the goddamn quests up in the husk are done. So... what? I've looked at every goddamn craftable item in here. There's nothing that would get us through the damn fog. Kleewick ain't got no quests for me, no research. Help him develop a way to get through the acid fog? Yeah, that fucking ain't happening. Bumblestumble is... why? What do happen now? There is nothing! Nothing at all! Do I just fucking take that, stupid? And now if these goddamn plants would stop getting in my fucking way. I wanted to be inside that cloud of shit. There we go. I want to be in your clouds, you drift things. But fine, I don't need to be in your clouds. Oh, there's a juice gem right there. That's fine, that's dandy. Now, yep. Fuck it, I'm just waltzing on through here. And whack the damn thing. Boom, you exploded on me. Good for you. I'll just eat my food and that'll keep me alive as I wander into poison. Yep. I don't need no protection, I just need some food. And I need plants to not be in my fucking way. Wander in the fog, hope I don't die. Food, food, food. Up, here comes the death. Maybe your gases will heal me? Nope. Not in time, at least. Lots of items left back there. So, ow, my face. Yep, get up, stupid. Now, what the fuck am I supposed to do there? Are you done researching? Yeah, you're done researching, alright. So, now that unlocks Elixir of Harvest and O-Wheel and red fucking, yep, paint, new fishing loot. And yeah, you look to be about done with that. Size of drift bulb explosion goes up. I don't see how that helps me. Maybe if you just finish all of your other research, that might do things. Guarden got something. Benefits with friends. There are wicker barrels and pop barrels in my room for easy separation of lab materials. Wicker barrels, pop barrels, yeah, sounds fine. Now, yeah, these are new crafty availables. Indeed they are. But... fucking... I don't have any goddamn ideas aside from just letting them do all their researches. Because I just seem to have run flat up against a wall. And if that doesn't yield the results we need, we might have to abandon this series here, which I don't want to do. But there's nothing happening, and I'm all out of time for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. God, bye!